I was watching a meteor shower when three strange lights appeared above the ocean. The story has two connected encounters and a strong final realization. Splitting it would weaken the second sighting, which gives the first one additional context. I was watching a meteor shower on a Delaware beach with my husband. We've been going to that same beach for years. That night, there were plenty of other people around us. After about 90 minutes, we were ready to leave. Then three incredibly bright lights appeared over the ocean. They looked only 30 yards away. They seemed to be 20 or 30 yards above us. At first, my brain couldn't process what I was seeing. The lights were spaced evenly apart. They formed a perfectly straight line. I grabbed my husband's attention. Then the lights slowly faded away. They didn't disappear instantly. They gradually dimmed until they were completely gone. We started freaking out. I suddenly didn't want to leave anymore. About 15 minutes later, they appeared again. This time, they were much farther out over the ocean. Again, there were three lights in a straight line. Then they started twinkling in sequence, one after another. Then they slowly dimmed away. This kept happening every 10 to 15 minutes. Eventually, everyone on the beach started noticing them. The strangest part happened later that night. The lights appeared far offshore. They slowly disappeared. Then they suddenly reappeared much closer to shore. The distance they covered seemed impossible. It happened almost instantly. I don't think they were aircraft. We should have heard something that close. They couldn't have been ships either. Sometimes they appeared too high above the ocean. I even tried recording them. Of course, the lights always seemed to disappear when my camera came out. I managed to capture two of them disappearing, but I never captured the entire sequence. I thought that was the end of it. Then I remembered another strange experience in Delaware. It happened on a completely different night. It was a full moon. I was riding in a car with my roommates. I looked up to find some constellations. Instead, the entire sky looked completely black. There was no moon, no stars, not even clouds, just pure blackness. We all looked up and started panicking. It looked like something enormous was covering the entire sky. Then, just as suddenly, it disappeared. The moon and stars immediately returned. We drove around for several minutes trying to understand it. The next morning, I was listening to the radio. The hosts were talking about UFO sightings across Delaware. That's when I felt sick, because suddenly, I wasn't sure either night was a coincidence.